Stay with me while I give you my unsolicited opinion on things that are currently trending or popular. I don't have an issue or see an issue with the whole stay at home thing or like the whole soft life thing, but because I've never experienced it, I never married anything. But I do feel as though if you are in that position, it's best to have some sort of income, even if you're doing social media. Have some form of income because you never know when that person will change their mind. I always feel like I always try to empower a woman, or I always feel like it's important for a woman to have your own bag. I like any, you could be like a stay-at-home wife or anything, but I still feel like you should have like a business or something on the side, so that you will have a stable income. So even if that person does leave, you have some kind of money coming in. I don't get the whole hype about like messing with married men. Like in the words of Nene Leaks, close your legs. I had to get it right. Close your legs to married men. I just don't get it because like if he's not loyal to his wife or significant other, girlfriends too, people that got like girlfriend and boyfriend too, if they're not loyal to their significant other, what makes you think they're gonna be loyal to you? I just feel like it's kind of, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Age gap relationships. It's not that I don't like them, but I naturally feel it's like a red flag. Just pops up in my head when I think of like age gap relationships. A red flag pops up in my head. I don't know why, but I just feel like why aren't you dating someone your age gap? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't the woman that's your age trying to date you? That's what I mentally think. Especially when it's like I don't care. I know y'all be like to smoke for older men dating younger women, but I got to smoke too for older women that date younger men. Cause I don't see how you can look at them and not see like your child. Like on both ends, if you do have kids, if you're a man dating somebody younger, or if you're a woman dating somebody younger, it's like I don't see how you can look at them and not think you're like you're like a child or something like that, like one of your kids, especially when they're around the same age as your kid, or if it's like probably like 10 years younger, like older than your child. It's still kind of like weird to me. I don't know. I don't like when people come at the whole like thing, telling people that they're like they have like overconsumption issues. Now certain things I feel like people are going haywire with. Like, why do you need a bunch of stuff that's gonna expire? I do feel like that. I mean, unless you're giving it away to somebody, I guess you can say I'm kind of neutral about it, because I feel unless you're giving it away to somebody, then it shouldn't be an issue. Or if you're using it, but if you just like letting it sit there and expire, it's kind of like, And on top of that, I feel like the people that be coming and stuff like that, it's like, okay, like you, like this person that you're, okay, so it's like a person like a video, like a bunch of perfumes and stuff like that, or body care, and you're coming and talking about some overconsumption and all that, but it's like, okay, but you're not showing us like your like 10 or 15 standing cups that you have hidden away. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like we all have some form of overconsumption, like us as individuals. I low-key thought I went to HBCU, and I just automatically assumed that I was going to have like an HBCU love story. And when I didn't get it, I was like, okay, okay. I mean, it's off topic, but yeah. I actually like community showers, and in college, speaking of college, I actually like community showers in college because I take forever in the bathroom. And it was a community college when I was using a community college. I mean, a community bathroom wasn't used, or when I was using it, I didn't have to worry about nobody like complaining or have to be on anybody's time. That makes any kind of sense. I think growing apart people that you've always had in your life sucks. But in order for God to do something new in our life, we have to let go of old relationships and things, things of that nature. How people feel you is how they treat about you, and I know it's cliche, but honestly, it is. And sometimes it is embarrassing when we realize we send ourselves to somebody, or we did more from that did for us. But it's honestly a part of life. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. Yes, it sucks, but it's honestly a part of life. I understand like the whole HBCU and PWI argument. It's like something that's always been going on, but I do feel as though it can turn into like anti-blackness real quick. It's like a thin line, and I feel like a lot of times a lot of people cross it. A lot of times that line is crossed. Or attending HBCU really did prepare for the real world, and it really made me grow as a person. Attending college in general, because I feel like I feel like an hour away for college. I feel as though it's like if I don't do it, it don't get done. That's like my motto on college. If I don't do it, it don't get done. So it like gave me like a bunch of it helped me grow more into myself. God used it to help me grow more into who I am as a person. let her see his abilities, and also it helped me to be more independent. I don't think it's a good idea to get like a house or anything of that nature, or a car, with somebody that you're just dating. I think it's important to be. I don't know. People say marriage is a piece of paper. It's not just a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see people now, like, their spouses have passed and stuff, and they have to, like, fight with the family because, they weren't, not spouses, their boyfriend or girlfriend, like, has passed and stuff, and they have to, like, fight with the families just to fight with their family just to get, like, certain things. So it's like, it's not just a piece of paper. You don't have to go to school to be successful. Like, being degreed is cool. I have two. I have my master's and I have my bachelor's and my master's. But it took me time to, like, realize that you don't have to go to school just in order to be successful. You can do, like, there are things that are, like, way more, way less expensive you can do in order to get to where God wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong having high standards, but you have to make sure, like, your standards are, like, realistic. You have to do, like, a heart check and make sure that your standards are, like, realistic. You're being realistic with your standards, because if not, you're just going to be by yourself. Like, I think that setting boundaries is a good way to preserve and to help your mental health. It's okay to say no to certain things. I think it's okay to not want to hang around certain people. And not on, like, prideful stuff, but if they, or always, for instance, like, somebody that's always in mess, or like they're always in mess, or if you're trying to get to a certain place, you have a friend that's always doing like participating in illegal activities while you around them, you know what I'm saying? You can get caught up. You can be like an innocent, like, bystander and they mess too, you know what I'm saying? So it's important to watch around. I think it's important to watch around who you hang around. Looks are important, but then again, they aren't important because there are pretty people that do, like, ugly things. So yeah, I prefer to support strangers versus my own family. I know they have a thing on social media around here. I've seen people talk about how, like, their friends don't support them, this, that, or third. I mean, I honestly don't mind, because I feel like when I do, like, content creation like this, it's not for, like, people that I know personally. It's for, like, it's to help and reach certain people that may need it, to hear, like, a word from God, or I'm not talking about, like, I don't have any faith-based videos in a minute, or, like, to, like, hygiene, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's for people, it's for anybody on my social media, but I don't really let the support other people, like, validate me. It depends on what, like, people that I know personally, it depends on what it is. Don't go broke trying to keep up with everybody on social media. A lot of times, things are not what they seem. In social media space, things are not what they seem. People say they got it, but they don't really got it like that. And realize that we are, like, in, like, the height of, like, an increase in price change, just everything going up. So yeah, keep that in mind too. Last but not least, what looks good on you may not look good on other people, and what looks good on other people may not look good on you. That goes for